Welcome to episode, My name's Blades, and this is just a quick intro to QtCreator. Simple thing to use, and all I did was take my original code. I clicked on New Project. I imported a Git clone from my server. Let me show you how I did that. Cancel. I created a Git repository there. So here we go. So under work system, I created Model3D _ warehouse in the public repos on my server. So when I opened it, it was empty. I then didn't have a pro user. I just copied main, source and resources over. I didn't have a .git. That reminds me. View, get rid of those. I don't really want to see them. I don't know. Microsoft, when will you learn? So these two files were missing. All I did was take it from my repos. I did a test, obviously, but from the Model3D repo that I have been using, as you can see, my full solution for Microsoft. Lovely, isn't it? All that lot. Well, what I did is I just took out main, source and resource. I copied those three. So I popped those over and then went new project, and it was that one there. Imports existing projects that do not use QMake, CMake or Auto Tools. Creates a .profile. So it did. I did that to my folder. I ticked the correct things, and we got this. And we got this master because it was in that Git repository. I've obviously changed off master. You never ever work on the master of a Git repository. You can put things onto it once they're done, but until then, not a problem. And it gave this. So under the profile, I added the bits at the top, headers. It gave me target Model3D because I asked it for just Model3D. That's what I wanted to call it, just for consistency. So that's what it's called it. It gave me the headers, the sources, and some include paths. I added the config C++11 console, a template add, Qt plus equals core GUI. Those are the only things I can remember that it needed. So that was that. Because it's come from Microsoft, I then went to Tools, Options, Text Editor, Behavior, and changed the default encoding to Windows 12550 by CP 1250. Why did I do that? Because by default, QtCreator will always rely on UTF-8, which is a standard model text coding thing for displaying text. But if you try it without altering that text editor part, it will come up with an error, unable to decode using UTF-8. So just change it over to the Microsoft one. It's the very first one on Microsoft. The Microsoft list, should I say. Options, text editor, behavior tab, big list. So if you have it in UTF-8, it won't work. In other words, the default. Just change it to this one here, the first one. Okay, apply that, okay it, and everything works. That's nice. Isn't that nice? As you can see, we've got different colours for everything now, but it's the same program, exactly the same program as we had before, with its own specific problems. We have our, you see, exactly the same program. I have changed the background colour. Do apologies, my apologies. So yeah, that's it. You close that, everything closes, hit return, and if you have a look at the application output, returns exited with code 0, everything's hunky-dory, and everybody's happy. Except that background colour wasn't. Windows CPP, where are you there? I changed it to 10.03.01. I just wanted it more red because it was coming out as a fuzzy brown again. I didn't like it. So there we go. Main finished, as I previously said. And in the next episode, oh no, we may as well continue in this episode. Can't see why not. We've got a bit of time, haven't we? Yeah, we're only on 5 minutes. So window. Let's see if we can add our warehouse. Make a new model warehouse. Okay, let's do that one. Bad spelling all over the place there, but hey ho, it was done in a bit of a rush. So under that, all I'm going to do, come down to the bottom. Or do I need this at the top? Never really worked it out. Hash include. So hopefully it's picked up on all the includes. Oops. Use quotes. And as you can see, it all looks different, so different. I've increased the size slightly on the fonts so you can see them more clearly. So what do I want? I want model warehouse. That'll help. There you go, it comes up straight away. Warning. The code model could not pass an include file, which might lead to incorrect code completion and highlighting. For example, blah blah blah, error blah blah, error blah blah. What's all that about, Blades? It means there's an error in here. Parsing error. That's what it means. And I don't mind. It can have a parsing error. I can show you actually. Issues. You're not showing? You're not showing. Okay, forget it then. There is a parsing error in model warehouse.h. Not sure how I'm going to contend with it, but we are going to contend with it. So all we're going to do is add it. And it's going to be model warehouse.h star, I'll call it warehouse. No, I'll call it underscore warehouse. There we go. And where we have got our window, we now need to put a title window in because we need to delete it afterwards. Delete or title window. 3D. Finish you off. Put you there. Here we go. This is what I thought. I knew that if you're in Microsoft Visual Studio 2017, this is what you don't get. It tells you straight away that this overrides the destructor. And it's not marked as override, so let's do that. It overrides the destructor in QOpenGL window. Because as you can see, we're doing overrides, it's an inheritance. So I've got to put it in. That's all. Okay, so right click on it. Have we got a refactor? Yeah. Rename, add definition to that. There we go. It's all in here. So, oops. In here, I'm just going to put delete. And it's going to be m_warehouse. May as well put it in now. Doesn't really matter. There we go. So it's deleted. So we can make a new one here. I think we really should add it here as well. So m_warehouse. Null pointer. That'll do. This is now empty, as it should be. What I'm trying... I mean, I really need to go through all of my headers and these parts and start sorting them out. I can't do much about this one, but it's definitely... I need empties. Delete. Yeah, good. So I can make a new one. Bing! Let's make a new one. M_warehouse equals a new model warehouse. Open brackets, and it wants this. No matching constructor. So we need to match the constructor up. That's fine. Then we just initialize. So we put in here. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet because I know it won't work. M_warehouse dot initialize warehouse. There we go. I'll just put it there for now. What can we do down here? We don't have... Oh, we do have those. Okay, we'll put those in. So that's going to be M_. It's not going to work if I put them in, but I'll put the code there. Ready. That's next episode. We tackle the warehouse. So it's warehouse. And that's going to be dot prepare warehouse. I'm not putting these semicolons at the end on purpose, so don't start thinking that this is correct. It means I have to do code if I don't put a semicolon at the end. And that will be warehouse dot update warehouse. Ah, that was nearly right. There we go. So that's what we're looking to do there. And here we will put in M_warehouse and dot next model. There we go. We haven't even programmed that. That's fine. So what we need to deal with in our next episode to get this working, I'll just do that for now, just to show you that at the end of each episode we are going to get things working. There you go, it's all compiling, loads of warnings. Window3D does not name a type. Did you mean QWindow? Where's this? Oh, it's in Model Warehouse. Window3D does not name a type. Yes, it does. Oh, we've got a circular going on, haven't we? Yeah, that's fine. I'll sort that out. Yeah, this Model Warehouse needs sorting out now because I wasn't expecting to program it this way. So yeah. As soon as we try and include it, we're just going to break. So in here we can't really include it until we've written it, but it doesn't matter. Let's leave ourselves with an error then. We know it works. Where was I working? I was working in here. So yeah, that's the error. We've got plenty of errors to stop happening. Like 23 of them. Loads and loads of issues. As soon as we open up the warehouse, it's going to start giving us issues. So I'm going to go away and design us a model warehouse, a new one. And see you in the next episode. Take care and have fun.